welcome to CITAM Church Online Talk Show. You're here with your bestest ever trio on the digital space. My name is Karwirwa Laura, and of course, I'm here with Brother Kim and Miss Kerry Kagiri.
That's us.
Yeah. And as usual, we start month of October, new topics, and I'm always excited to hear from you guys because the beautiful thing about being in this space is that as we are also creating the avenue to just initiate some conversations, even as we learn and we get stirred up while we're doing this. So to start with, for this week, we want to talk about digital footprints. And what does that mean? It means that as you're posting what you're posting today, tomorrow, the day after, you're creating your footprints.
Absolutely.
You're creating your footprints. And one day, in 2023, you will be vying for a certain position.
Correct. You'll be applying for a certain job.
Applying for a certain
you will be
job.
dating a certain guy.
There you go.
Or marriage.
And you know, the distance between 2023 and 2019 is not too
true.
So I may come across some 2019 content and just it will make me, be able to, because if it's 2023 and I already know that I'm applying for this job in 2 months, I'm going to act right. But what does the trail say?
Footprints.
So what are some of the tips that you can share to build a proper digital footprint? And what are some of the things we're saying it's a no-no?
Wow.
Kerry.
Oh, thank you. Probably let me start with my own classic example. In the year 2015, I was dating a certain guy, broke my heart. So I took his picture, I drew on it, I drew horns. I
like ile kale kadimon ka Heaven's Gate na Hell's Flames.
Girl, I know you look at me like Kerry. I did, and then I posted it. Literally, I can tell you, for 1.5 seconds.
What?
It had already been screenshotted and sent to like 4 groups, and my phone was ringing off the hook. I posted it and I was like, maybe I shouldn't have. And then I'm here deleting, delete. You know, sometimes it tells you cannot perform this action or something. That's back 2015, my friend. And so I took it down, but the guy had already seen it and he was like, yo, okay, we need to meet and come a closure. What you need, sweetie. But now we're like best of friends. Actually, he says, like BMW X. I'm the best X he ever had, the X series. Okay, anyway, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about digital footprint and
kumbuka hii ni digital footprint.
Hata
Kenya unasema.
It's true. But I like to give examples because I don't want to ever act like I'm the most perfect person ever. The things that I've done online.
Display of holiness.
I never want to do that. So I think for me is deciding what your brand is and who you are and being true to that. And it has to be something that's so authentic within yourself that you never have to falter with what it is. If you're a truthful speaker according to things of the Word of God, you go ahead and you give that. If you are a critic, and not critique wale like raw chaff, kamati raw chaff, but ile criticism where someone can do something better and be better, do that and be your best authentic self so that you never have to regret. Because when I look at the post, like Facebook always reminds us, in the year this you posted this, and I'm like, wow, that's really who I am. Like I have no, right now I can say, in as much as I made some errors here and there, but I have no regret of stuff I posted online. Stuff that have been posted of me, that's another thing. And we need to also talk about that. Please don't forget. We need to talk about it right here on what you're allowed to post of other people. Because kuna watu wanachoma.
Really?
Yeah.
Or even just disrespecting boundaries in short. I hear something that you said that I just, as I pass over to you.
Okay.
I hear authenticity. And it's one to say that post what's the real you. But two, it's also to say that what you post says about the real you.
Correct.
Says a lot about the real you, whether you acknowledge it or not. There are people who meet you out there and can say things like, oh man, you really do love to show off.
Yeah.
They're like, no, I don't show off, I'm the most humble. But when we go to your Facebook,
it's too loud.
It's ever about the
girls who own
the new girl,
Wow.
the new girl you have, the new car you have, the new place you visited.
The new
so
hairdo.
by the time someone makes a conclusion about you, sometimes honestly those conclusions are justified. Because that's what you've put out, that's what you've shown them.
That's a point.
So authenticity, be real in what you're posting, and also remember that what you're posting is saying a lot about the real you.
But by real, we don't mean that don't look fab.
Yeah.
We don't mean don't put makeup. We mean the honesty, like the real. Yeah, because guys post highlights. Guys, as we always say, guys don't post.
And it's okay. Post your highlights.
Post the highlights.
No one wants. We want to come to your page to see the good stuff.
Yeah.
So post the highlights, yes, but be authentic.
That's a
and as
point.
much as possible, if you can be as close to your real self as possible. You know, that's what I'm saying. Like bridge that gap, because I want to see Kerry in person and be like, wow.
Yeah. You want to be able to recognize.
Recognize.
Yes.
I tell you.
Yeah.
For me, I think as a believer, whoever you are and whatever you do, the whole issue of dichotomy. You know, you have two lives. Kuna ule Kerry wa Facebook, Kerry wa Activate, na Kerry wa uko nje. I think hizo Kerry wengi, let's do away with that. Yeah. Let's not have a dichotomized life. Just be you, as we're talking about authenticity. Because you see, as we always say, the internet never forgets. That's what I hear.
Never.
You know, ikiwa kuna mse ako interested, tutachimba tu, we will get every detail and every information. So as a believer, as a staff, as a child, as a daughter, as a boyfriend, you know, as in we are so many things. Because when you go home, of course, wase usema, hey, Laura the musician, Laura wabambika. But imagine, Laura you enda kwa shamba? Like imagine, you wash vyombo.
Laura you enda kwa shamba, guys. I'm not kidding.
So at the end of the day, for me, my tip that has helped me maintain a good footprint online is just remembering that I need not to just dichotomize my life. The pastor I am should be the pastor people see on Facebook and the pastor that my wife sees at home.
I have a question. There are people who are not ready to see the person. They are not ready.
What do they want to see?
They want to see the idea of who. There's an idea of
we
have a chance
fake.
for because we have a chance for this particular topic where we're going to be talking about, you know, how people expect a believer to look like, to relate with, how they expect, you know, like all my profile pictures should be made with a long dress.
In short, Kerry, what the world is just trying to tell you is that you subscribe to a faith. Represent that faith.
Yes.
If that faith asks you to just be in some certain boundaries, in a certain way, just do it. Because at the end of the day, there is a price to be paid.
Absolutely.
At times, we want to show off how blessed we are physically and everything. But the question is, as I post this, what impact will it have? Am I representing Christ in the best way?
Absolutely.
You see, just the simple thing would do WWJD. Would Jesus post this? You see, because at the end of the day, it will haunt you. You know, by the way,
would have been nice
in
to
the
go
generation
to
we are in,
feet,
because you see, tuko hii generation sahi ya Zoom, kwanza imeharibu sasa maneno. You know, siku hizi wase wanaeka profile pic, uko meeting, sasa hizo uko shamba. Uliachia mdosi profile pic. Anyway.
Louder for the people at the back.
You know, so at the end of the day, as I'm saying, let's represent Christ to the full and represent who you are. If your values are of integrity, let's see integrity online and even offline. You see? And there is a simple rule, journalists, ni new tuambia, before you post and before you comment, just ask yourself, is it true? Is it kind? Is it necessary? Can you confirm it? Or you just sharing? Juko. You know where we come from? Juko is gossip. Yeah, gossip. You just see Laura umemtag. When people are throwing stones. Na pengine, by the way, nimse amefoto shoot, akachange kichwa, ukajipata uko kwa street fulani. You have no facts. So at the end of the day, let's have our facts. Is it true? Is it right? Is it kind? Is it necessary? And anyway, must you have an opinion of everything?
Must you?
All right, as we wind up, I want to touch on something you've said. But before that, just as a side note, there's the aspect of peer pressure or just some sort of pressure on your social media. But something I always say that I just want to bring in as a side note. Cheki maisha ni yako and you're in control of what you put out.
That's the point.
If you put out whatever you want to put out because a particular friend thinks it's cool of you to do that, the loss is on you. It will come back and bite
and haunt you.
You will not come and say ni mabeshte wangu walikuwa nafanya so no. So it's take control of what you want to put out. And in taking control also, you're the one to draw the boundaries.
That's the point.
If you don't want to put your babies online, it is you. Now, when people comment, don't let that pressure come into you. Kerry, you mentioned something about, as you wind up real quick, about boundaries when it comes to know how you post other people.
Yes.
What can you say?
Please. I think, let me give an example. There's a couple who really wanted their privacy, and they had gotten someone to do a drawing. So that person who had done the drawing decided to post the
Oh my goodness. Without even the consent of the couple.
So this thing, Yani, let's just say it was a lot of damage for the whole people who are supposed to be working with them throughout the entire process of the relationship. So let's say, number one, be very careful as you post other people. Be kind, call.
Seek consent.
Seek consent.
That's the point. Yeah.
Share the images. If you're posting me, by the way, only post my good side.
Let me know what you're posting.
Yeah, because I have a brand and an image. Siko Baya. And so yeah, be kind. Also, when you're commenting, hey, my friend, get your facts right. Get your facts right. It's very important. There's never only one side to a story.
That's a point.
And a story that includes two people or more.
Get to hear both
There's a real
sides.
story.
That's
So
a point.
just because you have content, you are somewhere, you got a picture or someone send you a forward, kwanza hii kazi ya forward, when you're forwarder, mpaka inaandikwa this message has been forwarded too many times. Please, let's be considerate. You can ruin for someone their career and their reputation. It's none of your business
Even
to post.
simply privacy.
Simply the privacy.
Simply privacy. I want to keep my stuff, you know.
Please.
So please respect that.
Awesome.
I guess with that we can call it a wrap. Thank you so much for watching this video. We always appreciate your feedback, so be sure to comment and let us know what you think about what we've just discussed. Today I am really rambling.
Like, share, and subscribe to this YouTube channel.
And find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Bye-bye.
Ciao. Hasta la vista.